Originating in Scotland, they developed as heavy working horses capable of hauling large loads across rough terrain. Their striking appearance and reliable temperament have made them beloved by farmers and people worldwide. By the late 18th and early 19th centuries, breeders in the Clyde Valley crossed local mares with Flemish heavy breeds to create a horse with strength and endurance. The resulting Clydesdale became a workhorse, prized for farm labor, carting coal and hauling timber, shaping its muscle, bone, and calm disposition. In the 19th century, Clydesdales were exported beyond Britain, finding new roles in North America and Australia. American ranchers admired their pulling power and steady nature. Later in the 20th century, the Budweiser Clydesdales elevated the breed's public profile through elaborate hitch teams and parades, cementing their iconic status worldwide. Adult Clydesdales typically stand between 16 and 18 hands high, with some individuals reaching over 19 hands. They often weigh from 1,600 to 2,400 pounds. Feathering on the lower legs, broad faces, and a flowing mane and tail are signature features. Common coat colors include bay, black, chestnut, and roan. Despite their size, Clydesdales are known for calm temperaments. Breeders often call them gentle giants, patient with children, cooperative with people, and able to learn complex tasks. They respond best to consistent, kind handling. Their sensitivity means they react to tone and body language, so confident leadership brings out their best. Historically, Clydesdales pulled plows, wagons, and heavy carts on farms. They hauled timber out of forests before mechanized equipment arrived. Breweries and delivery companies used them for urban pulling and advertising. In some places, they served in ceremonial or police roles. Their adaptability allowed them to fit many work environments. Today, Clydesdales still work on small farms and in selective logging where terrain favors horses over machines. They shine in shows, parades, driving competitions, where their movement and presence earn judges' praise. Many are kept for ceremonial teams, weddings, tourist attractions, and historical demonstrations that connect people to agricultural heritage. Caring for a Clydesdale requires attention to feed, fitness, grooming. High-calorie forage, balanced grain, and electrolytes support their large frames. Regular hoof care is essential because heavy weight stresses feet. Feathered legs demand gentle cleaning and drying to prevent skin issues. Conditioning and turnout keep muscles strong and minds content. Training favors patience, repetition, and positive reinforcement. Clydesdales learn harness work and synchronized team maneuvers, which showcase their intelligence and cooperative spirit. Early ground manners, desensitization to noise, and steady exposure to traffic make them safe partners. Experienced handlers note that a calm, confident approach brings willing responses from these horses. Because they carry so much mass, Clydesdales are prone to joint wear, arthritis, and soft tissue strains as they age. Careful weight management prevents laminitis and metabolic disorders. Vaccinations, dental care, and annual health checks keep issues in check. Working schedules should balance load with recovery to preserve long-term soundness. A dedicated community of breeders, enthusiasts, and historical groups preserves Clydesdale bloodlines and traditions. Breed societies maintain registries, promote standards, and host shows emphasizing appearance, conformation, and performance. Restoration projects often save old farm lines. Volunteer teams educate the public about working horse heritage, fostering appreciation across generations and continuity. The image of matched bay Clydesdales hitched to a red beer wagon is instantly recognizable. Budweiser's teams, with their immaculate grooming, ornate harnesses, and 6 or 8 horse hitches, created a marketing legend. Those public appearances emphasize tradition, showmanship, and the breed's ability to command attention with dignity and grace always. Visiting a Clydesdale farm or museum gives a close-up perspective. The breath visible in cold air, the thunder of hooves, and the quiet deliberateness of each movement. Guided tours, carriage rides, and photo opportunities let people connect with living history while learning about care and the work behind the spectacle. While mechanization reduced demand, small-scale sustainable agriculture and ecotourism create new niches for draft breeds. Conservation focuses on genetic diversity, responsible breeding, and promoting practical roles that value animal welfare. By integrating horses into conservation grazing, educational programs, and low-impact forestry, Clydesdales can continue contributing to landscapes and community life. To convey their size and personality on camera, use low-angle wide shots, slow-motion trot sequences, and intimate close-ups of eyes, nostrils, and feathered legs. Capture harness details, the creak of leather, handler's hands, natural sound, cutaways to hooves on gravel, and reaction shots of onlookers deepen the viewer's sensory experience. Many stories about Clydesdales center on long partnerships between horses and handlers. Decades of grooming, harnessing, and morning chores forge bonds built on trust. Handlers describe quiet acknowledgments, a lowered head, a gentle nudge, a steady step. Those small gestures reveal the mutual respect at the heart of their work. Educational programs using Clydesdales teach history, biology, and responsibility. School visits and apprenticeships introduce young people to animal care, teamwork, and sustainable land use. Such hands-on experiences often spark lifelong interest in agriculture and conservation. Watching a team negotiate a hill demonstrates physics and history through an engaging, relatable lens. Owning and maintaining Clydesdales is costly. Feed bills, farrier work, veterinary care, and specialized equipment add up. Well-bred show horses and hitch teams can command significant prices. Conversely, they generate income through festivals, rides, and brand partnerships. Thoughtful management balances expenses against cultural and economic benefits for local economies today. Clydesdales are often compared to Shire and Percheron breeds. Shires tend to be taller and heavier, while Percherons are usually slimmer and more compact. Clydesdales are distinguished by prominent feathering and a refined head. Each breed brings different strengths to tasks, and regional preferences shape their historical roles over centuries. A few myths surround draft horses. One is that their temperament is dull. In truth, Clydesdales are alert and responsive. Another myth claims they are slow. Many have lively, ground-covering trots. People also assume they are always quiet. While generally calm, they express needs vocally when uncomfortable or excited. If you want to see Clydesdales up close, look for farms, fairs, or events. Respect safety, approach slowly, speak softly, and avoid sudden movements near their hindquarters. For those considering work, start with mentorship under experienced handlers. Learn basic hoof and harness care, and be realistic about time and money. Clydesdales embody a living connection to labor, craft, and landscape. Watching them move, muscles flexing under skin, harness gleaming, feet striking rhythm reminds us of a different pace of life. Preserving their future means valuing stewardship, humane husbandry, and creative ways to keep horses useful and respected in 21st century communities everywhere today. Explore more through books, museum exhibits, and local stables. If you want deeper insight, support breed preservation by attending events, donating to registries, or volunteering. Share thoughtful photos and stories to spread appreciation. Each small action helps ensure these remarkable horses continue to work, teach, and inspire future generations daily. In brief, Clydesdales are strong, elegant draft horses with a Scottish origin, developed for heavy work. They remain useful in modern niches, are visually striking, and possess gentle intelligence. Caring for them requires commitment, but the rewards include cultural preservation, educational opportunities, and timeless human-animal bonds worth protecting and joy. For editing, pair pastoral strings or a single piano with ambient barn sounds to balance grandeur and intimacy. Slow crescendos work for hitch reveals, while sparse acoustic guitar or flute suits personal moments. Color-grade warm, natural tones to emphasize coat sheen and feather texture. Let the visuals breathe, avoid overcutting. When you watch a Clydesdale team roll by, notice the coordination, the same tempo, mirrored strides and focus. Those qualities speak to centuries of selective breeding, human partnership, and the simple dignity of work. In a noisy, fast world, they offer a reminder that strength paired with patience matters profoundly. Clydesdales frequently appear in parades, funerals, and civic celebrations where symbolism matters. Their presence evokes tradition, stability, and respect for labor. Riders and drivers carefully choreograph ceremonies to highlight horses' carriage and bearing. Communities often choose Clydesdales for pivotal moments because their dignity amplifies the emotional weight of public ritual. Sturdier equipment. Tack must fit wide chests and robust withers. Saddles and harnesses require custom fittings. Transporting them needs trailers rated for heavier loads and more space. These practical differences influence whether a person can responsibly keep them. Rescue and retirement farms provide sanctuary for older or retired Clydesdales no longer working. Volunteers assist with turnout, grooming, and fundraising. Such programs highlight retirement planning as essential for large breeds. Donors and apprentices help with veterinary bills and care, ensuring dignified later years for horses that once labored hard. Clydesdales exist worldwide, from European farms to Australian stations and North American ranches. Each region adapts breeding and use to local climates and economies. In colder areas, feathering requires vigilant winter care. In warmer climates, heat management and shade are priorities. Despite differences, shared appreciation links international communities today. Photographing Clydesdales benefits from golden hour light and backlighting to reveal coat luster and feather translucence. Low angles exaggerate size. Mid-length telephoto compresses perspective for head and shoulder portraits. Use fast shutter speeds for hoof action, and a wide aperture for soft backgrounds. Respect horses' space. Let them move to natural positions often. Safety at shows requires clear protocols, trained handlers, emergency plans, and controlled crowds. Horses should be warmed up before performances and cooled down afterward. Water, shade, and rest breaks prevent overheating. Volunteers must be briefed on approach distances and children supervised. Prioritizing safety preserves horses' welfare and public enjoyment. Take a moment next time you see a Clydesdale. Notice history in its posture and patience in its eyes. Appreciate the partnership that allowed agriculture to flourish. Support conservation, learn the crafts around harnessing and care, and celebrate the endurance of a breed that carries much more than weight. These horses remind us that power need not be harsh, that utility can be beautiful, and that human-animal partnerships shape culture. Whether at work or display, Clydesdales offer lessons in patience, respect, craftsmanship. Keep watching, learning, and supporting the efforts that let these remarkable animals continue to inspire and serve. The story starts in Scotland, in the Clyde Valley, where in the late 18th and early 19th centuries, farmers needed a horse that could haul heavy loads across tough ground. Local mares were crossed with larger breeds, including Flemish stallions, and the result was a massive, hardy horse suited for plowing, hauling again. By the mid-1800s, the breeders were refining a type that combined strength, endurance, and an elegant presence. They became symbols of agricultural modernity in Great Britain and beyond, exported to North America, Australia, and New Zealand. Industrialization and urban growth boosted demand for draft horses. Clydesdales pulled carts, wagons, and early machinery. Before tractors and trucks, cities relied on these horses for deliveries, construction, and moving goods. Their power and steadiness made them indispensable. As engines took over in the 20th century, their practical roles changed, but the Clydesdale story didn't end, it transformed. Today, Clydesdales are versatile. You'll still see them on farms and in forestry work, especially in places where delicate ground or dense woods make motorized equipment impractical. Their 4-beat walk and steady pull allow them to move logs, plow gardens, and work acreage without compacting soil or tearing up delicate terrain. In ceremonial and promotional roles, they shine. Parades, weddings, and historic reenactments often feature matched teams of Clydesdales pulling elaborate wagons. You may have seen them in commercials and festivals. Their look is practically cinematic, showing in competitive driving or other modern outlets. Many owners enjoy presenting their horses at halter shows, pulling competitions, and team driving events. These activities celebrate breeding, conditioning, and training while keeping alive skills in harness work that go back generations. Some Clydesdales participate in therapeutic programs, where their calm demeanor and impressive size help people gain confidence and mobility. Equine therapy programs often rely on steady, gentle breeds, and Clydesdales fit the bill. The physical presence of a Clydesdale is hard to overstate. Mature stallions can weigh 1,800 to 2,000 pounds and stand 17 to 19 hands high or more. Even mares are large by most standards. Broad hips, muscular shoulders, and heavy boning make them ideal for heavy work. Then there's the signature feathering, long, silky hair over the lower legs, and the classic white blaze or stockings that give the breed a striking appearance. Their movement combines power with surprising grace. A well-trained team can look almost choreographed, each step measured and deliberate. Temperament makes the breed approachable. Clydesdales are often described as gentle giants. They tend to be calm, steady, and willing to work, with a curious intelligence that responds well to consistent, patient training. Because of their size, handlers emphasize ground manners and clear communication. A horse that is cooperative and responsive makes for a safe and rewarding partnership. While individuals vary in proper handling, early training and humane care are essential. The general rule is that Clydesdales want to please and are reliable under pressure. Caring for a horse of this scale has particular demands. Feed, shelter, hoof care, and bedding requirements are greater than for smaller breeds. Their heavy feathering can trap moisture and mud, so regular grooming is important to prevent skin issues. Farriery for large draft hooves requires skilled professionals and appropriate shoes, especially for horses that pull or travel on hard surfaces. Owners say the investment in care is repaid by the animal's longevity, usefulness, and companionship. Beyond work and shows, Clydesdales carry cultural weight. They're icons in advertising and pageantry, used to evoke tradition, craftsmanship, and reliability. Their image has been leveraged by companies and communities for over a century because they visually communicate strength combined with trustworthiness. For many people, seeing a team of Clydesdales still pulls a collective gasp, an emotional response to something both ancient and alive. If you're thinking about meeting one, remember a few things. Approach calmly, speak softly, and respect the space of such a large animal. They appreciate consistent leadership and enjoy routines. Visiting a farm, a demonstration, or a show gives you the best sense of their scale and demeanor. Watch how they move together in harness, and notice the quiet communication between horse and handler. It's part spectacle, part partnership, and entirely impressive.